afternoon, everybody. We're here with challenge 162. Was it 161? 162? 162. The celebrity challenge with Rentia and awesome pastels on soft pastels yes. on paper. And we've got Craig with us today. How are you?
Hi, Craig.
Oh, it's good to be back.
How are you, Rentia?
I'm good, and you, Graham?
I'm good. Have you managed to not have wine up until now?
We had some sherry. It's very, very cold and rainy here, so we definitely had some sherry, yes. And you, how many beers?
None.
Wow. That's why it's raining.
I don't want to risk doing the wrong judging, you know, under the influence of beer.
And you, Craig, what did you have?
I had a bra with no alcohol whatsoever. I'm a good boy.
I'm so glad I didn't.
So to everybody watching, this is fair, open judging, no alcohol involved.
We're judging not under the influence.
Before we start, Rentia, something came up this week. So your challenge is now that we've done for this challenge is the soft pastel on pastel paper.
Yes.
And then I started getting calls from people to purchase the canvas that you had used for soft pastel. And I'm busy driving, and I'm like, what are these people talking about? You know, it's a soft pastel on pastel paper challenge, and you know, Rentia did it on paper. Why would now the change and everything? And then it took me like 2 days, and then eventually you and I spoke, and you had posted another picture which you had done on my canvas with the soft pastel. Is that correct?
Yes, and charcoal.
Okay, and charcoal. So just for everybody who did inquire, and I seemed a bit confused, or the staff seemed a bit confused, we apologize for that. It caught us off guard. So what I'll actually do is I will post a picture now of Rentia's soft pastel that she did on the canvas. It was the thin canvas, the stretch, or the box, the thicker one, Rentia?
It was the stretched one.
Okay, and tell me about the soft pastel on the canvas. How did that work?
I was just going to ask that same question.
Yeah, it was actually better than the paper. I thought it was absolutely wonderful. The pastel stuck, the charcoal stuck, and I gave it just one layer of fixative afterwards, and it's a beautiful art. It came out very nicely.
Rentia, what did you use for blending? Did you use any paper stumps or anything similar for the blending?
Right, I used the blending stumps and I used my fingers.
Okay, yeah, no, that's always the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a tough medium, eh? I mean, you know, pastel is not for sissies. It's a very tough medium, and what's worse, I mean, you threw out the challenge without any guidelines or any, you know, pencil planning whatsoever. So it's like, you know, here's the deep end, swim.
Yeah, so I'm actually a bit disappointed with this challenge, because I have to say that about 80% of them did pre-drawing. You can see that the little faces are perfect. So the ones that are, sorry, I've got a little baby dog, a puppy, just a second.
He also wants to get a word in
there. So you can see that if the face is perfect, they did the pre-drawing. So there's many of them that I would really disqualify. They did not rise to the challenge, and I'm very disappointed. You know, I thought we were past the stage of trying to impress one another, that we're rather there to learn. So we'll see what comes, you know, on the screen. But it was a wonderful challenge, and it's a good way to just stretch yourself and see what's possible if you really try. And if you break.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's jump into it. Our first entry was Rentia. This is her entry. And I must say, Rentia, the gentleman whose house I'm sitting at the moment actually picked yours out as his favorite. So
thank you. Thanks very much.
Cool. Let's jump on to the next one. Let me see if this is going to work. Sorry, yeah, because of load shedding, I don't have all my goodies with me. So, and then we need to figure out who everybody is as well. So this is, there we go. This is Margriet Pretorius.
I love the African feel. It's a very perfect little painting. So I don't know about the pre-drawing, and I'm not going to mention everyone. So I think it's really beautiful. The eyes are gorgeous. It's just a perfect little painting. So if she managed to do this without pre-drawing, she's really a very good artist.
Mm. It looks like this little boy is sitting in load shedding, and he's got the candle in front of him, and he's gone to look for something to eat in the cupboard.
Exactly. Graham, I just want to mention that, you know, it's a brown skinned boy, so it would have been nice to use some blues and some warm browns and cool browns. See how far you can push the skin tone. You don't have to use brown. There's so many other colors that we see in an African face.
Yeah.
But you don't think there's a bit of green and yellow in here?
I do see the
There's
green,
hints
and
of
I
it.
see.
You can see there's a bit of a hint of green, especially in the eye at the bottom. Yeah, but you know, with the African theme, you don't want it to be too subtle. You know, I mean, it's bright colors, it's vibrancy. That's something you have to kind of embrace, especially when you tackling such a subject. That is my opinion.
I agree with you, Greg, 100%.
Next one is Trudy Botha with her stunning artworks as usual.
I love this one, eh?
Yeah, this is a huge favorite. It's really, really gorgeous and very beautiful. I know Trudy only just started out with pastels, and I mean, this is just such a beautiful artwork. And I love the porcelain skin, you know, it's actually translucent, and that's what Sal's face
very
looks
difficult
like.
to get that effect.
Yeah,
very difficult to get that effect.
Exactly, the brightness of the eyes. It's just a beautiful, beautiful little painting.
Ultra Swat.
Also, a very good use of lighting here. I mean, if you can see the the light source, is coming from the left, and it's just also it's a little bit subtle, but you can actually see that the light source is definitely. It's a very well composed picture. I think it's brilliant.
The expression on the face, it's just typical of a naughty little boy. Very well done. I love it.
I think this is a new lady, Evithima Nikatis. It's a Greek lady. Sorry if I get your name wrong. I get everybody's names wrong.
I think this is also, it tells a little story. She can just have a look at the hairline on the left. I would soften that because it's the shadow side of the face. It would have been nice if she blended the hairline into the skin tone. It's just a bit harsh, but I love the tree in the background, and it tells a little African story.
Yes.
Carl Kruger, his work is stunning. It's unbelievable.
I think there's a lot of emotion in this one. I think there's, I see hope, I see tears. I see a lot of different emotions in this one. Also, the little intricate details. If you look at the lips, the color usage there is actually fantastic. It actually pops. I mean, it feels, I wouldn't say, photorealistic, but it looks like it's on the way to become a photorealistic portrait. I love this one. This is actually one of my personal favorites.
And it's not supposed to be photorealistic because we were supposed to work with shapes, putting shapes down. What struck me about this little portrait was the light tone of the eyebrows, because a child's eyebrows are never harsh, never dark, never out. And something else that I just want to mention, the white of the eyes will always pick up the color of the background. So he could have added just a tinge of blue and even a little warm skin tone into the white of the eyes. But what an exquisite painting, very beautiful.
Very good. Ansie Graham?
Such a happy little painting. I think this was not pre-drawn. You can see it's a little bit skewed, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm really looking for someone who was brave enough to just embrace the challenge and give it their best. Once again, the white of the eyes are too white. I would have added a little bit of purple and yellow just to soften the white of the eye.
Rentia, you notice the hairline. It's a little bit more wispy. It's a little bit more blended into the rest of the forehead. I think this one works a little bit better.
I like it great, very much. Very successful.
Stas Iten. Stas, I like her. No, it wasn't on this one. Somebody else. Someone made a comment. No, it wasn't Stas. But anyway, this is Stas Eaton's entry.
How do you like the modern hairstyle? I just love the way that the hair is shaped on the sides. And I think she embraced the challenge. You can see the little face askew. The white of the teeth. It's just a beautiful little painting. I like it very much. And I think she did not do the pre-drawing. So very well done.
Yeah, also I like the fact that the background and the shirt is actually very roughly drawn, while the face has got that blended quality. It brings the face out
exactly.
a lot.
Yes.
And I think he's laughing because of his cool haircut. Sorry, I'm just doing some. What do I do now? Okay, sorry, back again. Liz Berger.
Rentia, do you think this was pre-drawn? Do you think there's any planning here? I don't think so.
No, and you know what I really like is a little bit of warmth on the cheek. She could have added more warmth. The nose is very white and very prominent, so that's actually the focal point for me. I don't think it's pre-drawn, so well done to her. I think she really tried to do the challenge.
And I think this is the only one that I've seen where the subject's eyes are closed. It actually adds a different layer to it. A little bit different.
Jeanette Barbara Duplessis, also again, stunning work as usual.
Yeah.
Well, if this is not pre-drawn, I mean, she's such an accomplished artist. I think this is such beautiful artwork. If this is not pre-drawn, 10 out of 10. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Yeah, no, this is brilliant. There's so many colors being used. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's pre-drawn. I mean, you can see the eyes. One's bigger than the other. You can see the ear is a little bit off. So,
beautiful.
No, well done. I think this is drawn from pure skill. I don't think this is pre-drawn. Definitely not.
Lovely.
I just love the colors. The colors are just, there's so many different colors. You look at the clothes, and then you'll see that even in the face, there's like subtle hints of the clothes colors on the face too. It's crazy. She's very talented.
So gorgeous. I know she posted 2 others with this one, and they are all excellent. Really beautiful.
Yeah, I had a look at them. No, she's very good.
Linda Rousseau.
It also tells a little story. I would have liked a bit of warmth in the face. It's very cold, but the eyes are beautiful, and the little African nose and the hair, really, really nicely done.
No, I like this. I like this one. It's just the only thing that is the background is a little bit distracting because it's so bright. And as you say, everything else has a bit of a cold look to it. There's no vibrancy. It's just that green is a bit too much. If I could say one bad thing about it. Otherwise, it's brilliant. I mean, as you say, there's a story here. It's
lovely, beautiful piece.
Yvonne Engelbrecht.
This is true Africanity. Look at that friendly little face with her head.
I love it.
Dress. Such a beautiful artwork. And you can see she's got blue in the face. I really appreciate, because it's the opposite of the little bit of warmth in the face. So that's very well done. I think it's a beautiful painting. I hope it's not pre-drawn. Very beautiful.
This is Janet van der Merwe. These all your colors that you wanted?
Yeah, this is everything. This is every color on the rainbow.
Yes, lovely, lovely.
Beautiful.
Features are very regular, so I hope it's not pre-drawn once again, but really nicely done. Lovely African face.
Yeah, I love it.
Joseph Donnelly.
This is nice. This is pretty. It's very, very soft.
I love Joe's style. He's got a definite, I always recognize his work immediately, and that all his portraits look like this, and it's really beautiful. And the little bit of purple and yellow in the face, well done, Joe. Beautiful little artwork. I must mention that the eye on the right, the white of the eyes could have been softer and darker because it's the shadow side of the face. If you can see the white triangle out at you because it's just too white. So you could have just darkened that.
Margareta Farid.
Beautiful colors, nicely done.
The blending is very good, yeah. You can see the different colors in every spot, but the blending is actually very good. It works. It's a good composition. It's very well put together. Is this the whole portrait? Because it looks like it's cropped a little bit. I mean, is this the entire portrait, or are we missing something?
No, this is what's on there. This is what's on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for what it is, it's very good. I like it.
Supel.
This is my favorite. Oh, it's so soft.
Brilliant.
Gorgeous. This is my favorite painting. I think it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
and if
those eyes are the best so far.
Excellent. And the little cruces, you can see the hair. You know, the roughness of the little curls. It's all there. So well done.
Yeah. Also the choice of color. I mean, that actually looks, her face looks like an African sunset. If you would imagine an African sunset, that's her face.
Oh, good. Craig, you could have been a poet, man.
Thank you.
Sarah Tabotin.
Just a different style, very dark, but dramatic, but the lips are beautiful. I love the eyes. Well done. You know, as long as there's no pre-drawing, I'm very proud if you didn't do the pre-drawing. Well done.
Yeah, and it's actually a very clever you know, placement of light in that picture. If you look, it's also very subtle. It's nice.
Yes.
If you look at the cheeks, and then look at the nose. It's subtle, but it's enough. It works. I like this one.
Erna van der Merwe.
Yeah. Once again, if there's no pre-drawing, beautiful artwork. I would have liked to see the looseness of no drawing. I mean, the fingers, the eyes, the nose is perfect, the lips are perfect. So next time,
with
just
pastel as well.
really
you know what it's like to draw hands, Rentia. It's difficult. Hands are very difficult. Hands are a tough medium, a tough subject.
Yeah, exactly. Even when you work with guidelines, fingers are difficult.
Yeah.
Well, beautiful painting, very nicely done.
Melinda Brummer.
This is pretty.
I love the hair and the colors in the face. It's a very precise drawing, I have to say. So once again, I would have loved to see the looseness of the shapes. Hopefully next time, embrace the challenge more. Yeah,
it's a very busy background as well, and the face, even though it also looks a little bit, I don't want to say chaotic, but there's a lot going on in this picture.
Yeah, she loves to use color. She loves texture and colors and movement. All her paintings look like that. But well done, nicely done. Love the hair.
Very good.
Cheryl Koenig.
Oh, I love this one.
So soft. It looks like a watercolor. I don't know how she managed.
That's what I was actually going to say, Rich. I actually can't really figure this one out. I mean, how do you get that finish with pastel? Pastel is a nightmare to work with. You know what it's like. It takes a long time to get used to it. And it looks like this person's been working with pastel their entire life. I don't know how they get that finish. So honestly, I'm in awe.
I agree, Craig, and she can really do more of them. Also very perfect, I think, really beautiful, like the softened hairline and even the little hair, the hair strands sticking out. Nicely done. Yeah,
beautiful.
Remember, Cheryl did comment on the challenge about it's not questioning about the pre-drawing. So I'm pretty sure Cheryl didn't pre-draw this. So I'm sure she'll answer in the comments. Almarie Limited. Anyway, it's Almarie's one.
So beautiful.
I love the 3D aspect of this one.
Yeah, very
nice. Everything is blended so beautifully and so round. I mean, it looks like a almost like a CGR 3D photo.
Yes.
Very, very well done.
We must just remember when we do the eyes, the upper lids of the eyes will always cast a shadow over the eyes, even just a little soft line under the upper lid.
Yeah.
And the inner corners of the eyes, the little bit of pink that we always see in the corner of the eyes, the inner corners. We must just remember to also add that.
Yeah.
Wille Koch-Skuman. Is this a new lady?
So
I just love that hairstyle.
yeah. And you know what? It looks like mud. It looks as if she used mud as a medium. Well done. It's a little African treasure. I love it.
That's beautiful. It doesn't look like there was much blending done in this one, but I mean, you don't have to blend every picture. Absolutely not. I mean, it works.
Well done.
Magdalena Swanepoel.
Oh, this is lovely.
Tells a little story. I think it's beautiful. I hope it's not pre-drawn. Well done to you, and it's nice and loose. I really like it. She could have added a little bit more color to the tones of the face, but well done. Love it.
It looks like she's on her way to school or something.
Yeah.
Alnet Gous.
This was also one of my favorites, but it's just so quickly done. So if there's no pre-drawing, 10 out of 10 to you. I don't know how she managed to do this. Really beautiful. It's also one of the favorites, you know, on the challenge.
Yes.
I would like to see just a bit more loose. Just it's tight. It's tight for shapes. Very tight.
Yeah.
Gail Ann Hart.
This one I
This
love.
is also one of my favorites, just because of that expression. I think it's so cute.
And I don't think there's any pre-drawing because the eyes are so huge with the luscious lips. I think it's beautiful. And the little
I've
touch
seen
of
this
green
reference
on the
photo somewhere.
Is it?
I can't place it. I have seen this reference photo somewhere, but if I remember correctly, the reference photo looks nothing like this. You can kind of see the hints of it. Just that expression gives it away. But this is very well done.
How
So
can you
nicely
say
done.
This one stands out.
How can you say a
And
reference photo, but it looks nothing like it?
That's the thing. I'm getting a hint of a reference photo. I know I've seen this somewhere. You know, it's like the Mandela effect. You know, you've seen something, you know that you've seen it somewhere, but meanwhile you haven't. I get that vibe.
And you know what, Craig, I think she used the reference photo as a starting point, and that's always a good idea. If you take a photo from Pinterest, use it as a starting point, but then change it until it's your own. You can use it as an idea. And that touch of green on the shirt, opposing, you know, the lips, contrasting the lips. I think it's so nice with the green and the red opposing colors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Rachele Kutte.
Beautiful. I love this one too. It's an African face. Gorgeous. Well done.
A nice mixture of blending and then just rough pastel. I like it.
Beautiful.
So on some of these, you can actually see the grains of the paper and everything like this. So to me, it looks like people are, well, the artists are doing different sizes. What do you guys recommend the size should be for these challenges? So, I mean, obviously, the bigger you go, the more detail you're going to get.
Yeah, listen, I think A3 is like, you know, rule of thumb. I wouldn't go smaller than an A3. I don't really want to go bigger than an A3 because then it's just a hell of a daunting challenge. I think A3 is perfect.
A3 is a 60 by 40 or a 40 by 30.
Yeah, around about there.
Okay, so 40 by 30 is a good size, and that's when you buy your pastel pads. That's the size I normally buy. Is a 40 by 30 centimeters. That's a really nice size. Yeah.
Any Sinclair?
Also beautiful, nicely done. Then no pre-drawing. I can see the face is a little bit off, but that's what I was looking for. So well done to you. Excellent job.
Yeah. See, a lot of work went into this one. I appreciate that. It's very nice.
Linda Cousins.
Oh, this was also one of my favorites. Isn't it just, look at that expression. Oh, you just want to hug this boy. Well done.
It also feels that there's a story behind this one, Rentia. Don't you also feel that this kid can tell us a story or two?
He's got something to say. And you can see she's setting a little bit off, you know, so it's off the middle. And that's what I like. She thought about the composition. Well done. Excellent, excellent work.
I think it's a little girl.
Oh, really?
I think it's a little girl.
Yeah, listen, it's 2022. We don't do pronouns anymore anyway, so it's fine.
Okay, yeah. Sanet van As. Soft pastel, no pre-drawing. She says no pre-drawing. No pre-drawing.
Perfectly done. I love the little ribbons in the hair and the friendly smile. Well done. You know what? We've got so many talented artists, and it's such a pleasure to give them this platform to show their artwork. Well done.
Yeah, that's so smooth. And honestly, if I've got to draw something, like, I don't know how to get it that smooth. So hats off to her. Very well done.
Sanet, please contact Craig and give him some tips.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Ella Marai.
Beautiful. Friendly little face. Well done.
Very pretty. Very dark eyes. But I think it works.
Beautiful.
Patreon inhaber.
You see, this is what I was looking for. Someone who said, you know what, I'm going to embrace the challenge. I'm going to put the shapes down, see what happens. We need a shadow side and we need a light side. So that's what I'm missing here. But beautiful. I love the eyes. And there's just a little, there's something charming about a painting that's not precisely done. Beautiful. Love it. Love emotion.
You know, I think one of the main reasons of this group and this challenge is for people to get better, to learn. So I think, you know, this person did their best, and this is very good. But I bet you the next time she does it, she's going to be even better. It's a learning curve. I mean, with a difficult medium and with the hecticness that you throw there with no guidelines, I mean, it really does force people to, you know, step up. And I think this, I think this is a perfect example of that. So very, very well done.
I agree.
Florence Janssen van Rensburg.
This was another favorite. So charming. I just fell in love with this little painting. Look at that face. And it's not pre-drawn. And I love that. Well done. Excellent work.
Amandi van der Walt.
Oh, wow. This is exquisite. I mean, this is, again, every color on the rainbow. Beautiful.
Very precise. It looks like a pre-drawn painting. I could be wrong. Well done. The colors are beautiful. You can see the African material. It's well done. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, Mandy says no pre-drawing.
Well done.
Elian Harmse.
So
this
beautiful.
is also definitely not a pre-drawing. This is actually very good. The eyes draw you in.
Soft, gentle.
You could have gotten away with doing very dark eyes, but this person chose to do a lighter eye, and it works. I like it.
Exactly. Yes.
Cecilia Janssen van Rensburg. No drawing.
Cecilia is a very precise painter. She normally does watercolors, and she's an absolute. So this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Just, you know, hats off to her. I think she did a beautiful job. Nice colors.
Anya Dutoy.
I like it. I'm just looking at again the blending. I mean, yeah, you got some talented people in this group. Yeah, I could honestly, if I had to draw this picture with that pastel, I would not get that finish. It's just beautiful. The choice of colors. Okay, there's not many colors in here, but the colors that are used and used very well. I like the difference between the very light background and then you've got the face. I think this is beautiful.
And a nice composition.
Yes.
And if you look at the angle of the eyes, the angle of the nose, and the angle of the mouth, it should always be the same. And she's nailed it. You know, if it's a little bit skew from the left to the right, the angle, and she's done the same to the nose and the same to the mouth. So we must always, you know, just be careful when you get the angle of the eyes that it matches up with the angle of the nose and the mouth. Well done.
Linda Thom.
This is pretty.
I'd like Linda. Linda, what size did you do this? Please get back to us in the comments. You see, because yeah, you can see the paper behind it. You know.
Yeah, this looks like a very small picture.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you know, I really don't think it has anything to do with the size of the paper. It has to do with blending. If you put your pastel down and you don't mess with it, you get the grid of the paper, the texture.
Yeah.
But the moment you start blending, you lose that texture. I have to. I try not to blend too much because you lose the character of the pastel. But I mean, you know, there's different ways and means to get the job done.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Mariana van Heerden.
Quite
I feel this
scary.
person embraced the challenge. I think this is what we wanted to see. I mean, this is out of the box. It's different.
Yeah.
And it works. I mean, really, you can see that there was effort put in. Yeah. Nice choice of colors. I would have liked to see a little bit more light on the face, a little bit more of a light source, since the background is so light.
Yeah, but the face is glowing. It looks like a child playing by the fire. So beautiful. Love that.
Mandy van Maltens.
Oh, I love her work. Very well done. Beautiful colors. You see, that's what I want to see in an African skin. Sorry. The colors in the African skin. That's what you're looking for.
This looks a little bit more chalk pastel than oil pastel. I'm not sure if that was the challenge, if it was oil pastel or any pastel. But this no, soft. Okay, soft pastel. So that would be oil paint pastels, right?
Yeah. I don't think so. I think it's powder pastel, but and well done. Sure, nice colors. Beautiful colors.
Yeah, beautiful colors.
She says soft pastels on Van Gogh pastel paper, 36 by 48 centimeters. Linda Dreyer.
Gorgeous, lovely, beautiful.
Yep, soft colors, neutral background, very pretty.
Love the eyes.
Leanne van Deventer.
Sure.
This is special. I like the use of negative space here. I love to use negative space. I like to use the lighting for that, and this person's done what I would do. So I like it.
Yeah, it's very perfectly done. Well, if there's no drawing, the arms, the hands, the shoulders. I like the way that you softened this shoulder coming out of the paper. So to soften the line so that it doesn't lead your eye out. So well done.
Yeah, that's something I do with my portraits. Yeah.
Well done. Yes.
Mikey Peterson.
Nice expression.
Yeah, I also get the feeling that this person is sitting at a campfire, and it looks like their toes are on fire.
Nice colors. Well done.
I think he's friends with a little boy in the beginning with the little speckles, and they've just found a sweet cabinet.
Yeah.
And Rentia LaRue.
Oh, this was also one of my favorites. Such a gentle little, well done. And I love the dark side of the face. Yeah. You almost can't make out the ear. It's just a little silhouette. Well done. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful piece.
I love how it fades out into the darkness. Beautiful.
Anya LaRue. Sorry, Annette LaRue.
Oh, I love this one.
Yeah, nice expression. And the pink tongue that you see there. Nicely done.
I think he's friends with those other two little boys. They're very naughty. That's it. That's all of our entries. I know, Rentia, you said you took a whole bunch off who didn't follow the rules.
Yeah.
How many did you take off?
Well, you know what, it's difficult because some of them would say that they actually did not do pre-drawing. So I would say half of them didn't make the cut.
You said you deleted some of them off the group.
Yeah, some of them posted 2 entries and then I deleted one. I asked them to take off one, so I deleted. And then some of them did not post African faces, so that they were also deleted.
Okay, cool. So please, guys, if you're entering, please enter and follow the rules precisely, or your things will be deleted. So yeah, please. Okay, so let's go through our who's gonna win. So Rentia, it's your challenge. You get to choose first.
Okay, I have 2 pedals. It was a difficult choice. I had about 5 favorites, but when I looked at the little painting, I thought it just stole my heart. So Sue Pedal.
Okay, so Sue Pedal is our winner from Rentia. Craig, have you got any favorites?
Yes, my favorite is from Cheryl Koenig. That very soft pastel. Yeah, very nice, very light art. I don't know if you can see it. You know what I'm talking about?
We do know, but you can't choose that one because Cheryl's a previous winner.
Is it?
Boy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll have to go for my second pick, which would be Trudy Borta.
Also winner.
Another winner. Oh my word. Okay, hang on. Let me see. What about Elnet Ghoos? Has she won anything?
No.
No, she hasn't.
Elnet Ghoos is my choice.
And
African girl in soft pastels. I just love the whole softness of it, and this is actually very well put together. The shading is brilliant. You have to kind of look very hard to see that this is actually a pastel. It looks like almost like an oil painting. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is very well done. It's very well done. Okay, so we've got all of our winners. That's awesome.
Graham, my phone is on like 5%. So if I go off, sorry.
No, it's fine. We are finished now. Don't stress about that.
Okay.
We're busy with our next challenge. That's up already. Gail Ann Hart has challenged us through acrylics and everyday life in South Africa. So are you taking part in the acrylics, Craig?
I actually do have some acrylics and I got some brushes and I will surprise you guys.
Great.
I even got a canvas somewhere stuck away that I can use. So yeah, let's advertise the canvas at the same time.
Yeah, so if you don't have any canvas, you know where to get canvas, huh? And then we need to give Rentia a big congratulations. She had an awesome weekend last weekend, Rentia.
Yes, well done, Rentia.
Thank you so much.
I personally feel you should have gotten 100,000 for it, but that's just my silly opinion.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
And then on another note, we're busy with the NFTs. Next week we're going to be doing photography and that's of some of the artists who've asked to be part of the launch of the NFTs. Craig, you've already sent your stuff. Rentia,
you must just let me know if it's going to be all right, Graham, because I'm not too, as I say, all my stuff I haven't actually photographed. So if you're happy with the quality, then we can go with it. Yeah,
the 4 that you've sent in is fine. So I will chat to Rentia probably tomorrow as well. And then we're going to be doing this NFT thing, and it's a whole new avenue for artists to get their artwork out there, and obviously to make more money off their artwork. So we're going to be doing tutorial videos through the steps to explain everything. So everybody who's interested, please email me. I'll put my email address down here, and we'll let you guys know about the progress and how everything's going.
Yeah, and they should know that it's a way to market your artwork and to sell. And I think it's a fantastic platform that you're giving us, Graham. So I really hope that the artists respond and, just rise to the challenge. Something, it's just to get your artwork out there.
Yeah, we've
it's something different, and you've got nothing else to lose. You might as well just go for it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be marketing the artists on our side. So, we're quite big and strong with our marketing, and we're going to push it on our side. So, it's got to be a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, no, people need to sign up. I mean, you've got really everything to gain and nothing to lose in this.
Yeah.
It's an amazing opportunity.
Okay, this is the end of the show. Thank you very much for everybody. Rentia, thank you so much. And Craig, thank you so much.
It was awesome. See you again next time.
Going through everything, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, good to see you guys. Bye, Rentia.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Cheers. Bye, guys.